Wait, is anyone actually still here? Because I'm trying again. Well, we'll see. Hubby restarted it remotely, and that seems to have worked. Let me see. I'm gonna send out. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna add people who are on here. Why is it quiet? Where's my music? There's my music. I'm just gonna go from it to see if this is gonna fly. Well, I may be the only one. I'm so disappointed. It was a good stream too, until that happened. I was so gonna go shut my door. All right. Well, that's it. We'll see if the people who are here might come back after I said I was killing it for good, because I had no idea why the hell it wasn't working. It could even be the weather, but I doubt that. The weather's not that horrible out. Great, now it does seem like it's gonna work. Figures. Well, I'm back. Well, regardless, I'll go on with the instructional portion of what I was doing, which was I'm working on Finn Greenwell from Reaper Minis. He's really cute. So now I'm going to the part where I'm doing his skin. I've got shadows in place. Now I'm going to start lightening his skin up. Straightening out some of this stuff too. Doing his hands first. Actually, I want to go back to my other color. I gotta fill that in. I hope people come back. If not, I get it. Well, folk music was up this week. I figured that worked as kind of sort of St. Patrick's Day. Somebody else has come back. We may have figured it out. I don't see any more scrolly wheel anymore on my stream, so I'm thinking I fixed it, the issue, or hubby did. Because he basically did a little remote restart. So welcome back, whoever this is. Basically now I'm starting to highlight the skin on the hands and the face and things. Going back in with a little darker color because that should be a little darker. Yes, I got good. Did you get my tweet? I tagged you in a tweet. Yeah, I don't know what that was because we really, it's fun. I wasn't having any issues with it and suddenly it decided to just die. So I'm really annoyed because that was turning out to be a very good stream. I was saying to you, Cyanus, earlier, this guy would be great. This guy would be great as a lawn number 2, actually. Actually, maybe rosy skin, but it still looks pretty good though. It doesn't look really abnormal or anything. Just a little redder than, a little more rosy than the norm. Ow, I get so bogged down on that. I forgot I was going to go in and do some dark lining under the hat band where his skin is. I'm happy you're here though. I'm happy someone made it back. Oh, I literally was gonna quit because I thought it was something beyond our control, and then Avi basically restarted it remotely. I tried to do it manually by power cycling it, and that did not work. But he restarted it through his phone, and that did work. So at least so far it's worked. I was so mad though, because I was having so much fun. And we just bought all that brand new equipment too. I was going to be mad if it suddenly starts failing. Actually, I'm going to paint that this lighter tone. I don't need to be super shadowed. God, he's so cute. I think that is his hair in the back, I see. Ugh. All right, rosy highlight. So now I'm just going to go onto the spots I think need a highlight, which is like the tip of his nose. Right here. A little bit on his eye. The tops of the cheeks. Which actually I might add a little bit of red to, so you can have some pinky cheeks. But might as well get the correct foundation there. The tips of his, yikes, the tips of his ears. The tops of his hands. And fingers. Gonna throw out a little bit of my shadow color. Maybe redefine a few little spots here. And blend this a little bit in. Now, this seems like there's a bit of a gap between the shadow, value-wise, between the shadow and the mid-tone. So I kind of just mixed them together, and I think that blends in a lot better. Trying to get it. Looks like I got a bit of a line there. Okay, that's better. Try to blend that in a little bit too. occurred to me, I think all my timers and stuff are all screwed up now too. Oh, I love things like this. Let's just see something. Oh, that's working. My timers aren't. Oh, let's see. Cloudbot, what are you doing? Although, hey, at least I can do that. I'm gonna relog back in. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll figure it out later. But oddly enough, the commands are working. Hey, why not have everything just go to hell? Alright, I'm gonna try to do some dark lighting around the surfaces that are especially shadowy. So put out some more paint because it's starting to dry. I'm hitting more of the band of the hat. Excuse me. Because I only want a little bit of a line. I think I'm going to do the same thing here. Boy, that is not easy to get the brush in there. That's all on top. Okay, so I have a shirt here. Thanks. I know he's not that far in. He is adorable. I mean, Reaper. Let's say it's Jason Weeby, but I could be wrong. Reaper did a good job on this. Actually, I wonder if I still get it up. I don't think so, though. Nope, I can see. Let's see who sculpted him, huh? Leprechaun. Search. Oh no, it's Christine Van Patten. She's awesome too. Yeah, she is a great sculptor. I'm trying to think if I said I was looking at a few, but I just put an order in to Reaper. Because, I don't know if you saw it. I mean, it popped up on Discord. And I steal their posts. But they have a charity. They have a charity mini for, basically Ukrainian war relief. And I scooped it right up because it's so adorable. It's a bird. It's a. I can look that up. It's right on the front page. It's a nightingale bird. Actually, I'll put it up here. I don't, you probably saw this. But yeah, it's a Nightingale Bard. It's, which, how much of the money goes to? Most of the money goes to. $7.50 of the $10 goes towards UNICEF. Hi, Dio! I'll never get it right. So I did order that mini. And by the way, I'm happy. Now everything's working here. There's like nobody around because there was a good, decent crowd for me earlier this night, and then my internet decided to drop. Because F you, apparently. So I'm on painting anyways because I got nothing else to do this evening until, I want to be on and go to Gareth's stream with whoever is around, if anyone's around. And I'm doing this awesome Leprechaun mini. God, it's like I gotta tip my mini way back to... I love this guy. He's adorable. Absolutely adorable. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a little... I can grab a little chum red. That's, I think, adding like a darker red to the flesh tone and mixing the two together makes a pretty good, like, cheek color. I'm going to mix it in with my mid-tone. I want it to be pretty light. Maybe add a little water to it. Whoops. Oh, pink to his cheeks. And I'm going to add a little to his nose. I might actually want to go a little redder on the nose. Just like putting blush on. Just kind of blend it in a little bit. You know what? I think looking at that closed eyelid, I actually think I want to go back to doing it darker. It is recessed after all. Well said. I'm glad at least the commands are working, but none of my timers are. Oh, thank you, Jill! Holy mackerel, somehow I didn't realize you actually had subscribed for 8 months. Hi, how you doing? And was D&D tonight? And it's a lot quieter here than I intended. because my internet decided to throw a friggin' conniption fit. Like, it was the upload speed, no D&D. Oh, and you're just showing up now. I see how it is. No, for some reason my upload speed decided to... well, that's the thing. I was busy beating my router with a friggin'... No, I wasn't beating it, but... My upload speed... Like, my download speed was fine. My upload speed was terrible. And I have no idea why. And I tried power cycling. I don't think it's Twitch. I think it was us. Because I went and I actually did the speed test and it said a 1 megabyte upload. I'm like, well, that's not good. So I'm pretty sure it actually wasn't Twitch. Because I was... I did check out, like, I went on to someone else's stream and they were fine. So I don't know what's going on, but I think it was an Xfinity problem. But it seems to, he basically heavy resetted it using his phone, and now it's been okay since he did that. So I was like, well, I got nothing better to do. I might as well just go back on, even if no one comes back. And I'm painting up Greenwell, which is a leprechaun that came out a couple of years ago. Oh, I think it was a couple of years ago. I think I made this too. I'm giving him a bit of a red nose. Because why not? He's a bit of a drunkard. You did get your VIP. Yay! I'm so happy. You're going to have a phenomenal time at ReaperCon. And you're going to learn so much. Alright, I'm going to blend this in a little bit. I do want it to be a little bit redder than his cheeks, but... Alright. His face is looking really good. I'm really happy with the way the eye came out. After all the colors finally settled, I know you can't see it on screen. Figure out what to paint for this... Well, be careful on double dipping. There are rules in place that you can't double dip. Basically, if you get if you get an award at one place, they won't let you enter it elsewhere. So, I know ReaperCon is like that. So, like, you probably can't enter... I mean, I wouldn't rat you out, but you probably can't enter that mini that you did for... and they don't have to be Reaper minis, by the way. Take a look at some of the other companies that'll be there. That will also be, they'll have their own awards. Bombshell, I know, is one. I want to say Midnight Heroes, I think is what it's called. They make the chibis. There's a chibi competition. There's a mousling competition amongst the Reaper stuff. Alright, I'm going to do his hair.
Moist.
Hi, Gareth. So I had more people on before until my internet decided to crap all over me. Which basically... Yeah, I'm not just said. Basically, my upload speeds died. My download speeds were great. I mean, like 300, 400, 600 megabytes, whatever. My upload speed was like 1.5. I'm like, well, that's not right. It should be about 10. Where did you, is that the, yeah. Wait. Isn't that what you posted on Discord? And commented about the purple. So anyways, hubby resetted it on his phone. I actually tried to power cycle and that failed. He reset it on his phone. It works fine. So I was like, well, I got nothing better to do. I might as well see if I can get any more followers and then go raid Gareth with whoever's around. So sorry, I won't be bringing in. I know Wednesday nights can be tough, anyways. I don't know if you did you post it on Discord, because that's where I'll most likely see it. I'm painting all this back here as hair. Whether it's hair or not, I'm painting it as hair. So I'm happy, at least. Oh, it's on Insta. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't go on Instagram a lot. I have one. I just don't go there. By the way, if you want to put up a link, I'll go there now and show it off to people who are looking. I feel like he does need some hair. And he's got eyebrows. So I'm going to give him eyebrows. It's wonderful when they actually sculpt some eyebrows in. Oh, well, why don't you post it here? You don't want me to show it off? Thank you. Oh! Oh my God! Dude, that's cool. Let's see. Hey, come on. Oh, I gotta do something first here. Why? There's go away. I don't want you. Alright, display pics. I'm gonna tell you what's amazing about this. Hey, my timer's working. Holy shit. I'll tell you. Wait, what happened to the purple? What happened to all the purple? It's gone. What is really cool is there's an OSL to this. It's amazing. I don't care if this goes, but this one is friggin' awesome. Holy shit. What I love, because they're complementary colors and they look great together, is the fact that you did orange and blue, and orange also being a warm color, it means it comes out at you, and blue sort of recesses back. So, it really brings, like, it looks like this is in the light, and it looks like this is starting to be hidden away. So, the blue is not, there's no light on this blue. That is cool. And I actually really love how you carried the color down here. So, let me tell you something that Mr. James Wapple said actually about Adepticon and the Golden Demon is, make sure you have no brush strokes. Hide all the brush strokes. That's incredible. I don't care. It said, you know what? Maybe the disco one is darker, but it's photographed well enough. I mean, I can see what you're doing here. It's all glazing. Yeah, and you should be fine. But that was one thing he says, they don't like brush strokes. I don't know. I actually was watching him on Monday because, of course, I went raided him after my stream. And my lord, I don't know if anybody saw what he's working on. He's doing stuff. He's definitely got a Ukraine feel to his stuff right now. I think it's really cool. I keep thinking I should paint up something with those colors, but it's St. Patrick's Day, so I'm going with Finn here. He basically painted up. Come on, go away. He was painting up these shields. They was basically putting like icons of people, like like almost like saints. And it was a woman. They had different color clothes, but it was basically very similar in the head and the pose. And behind her they had a row of sunflowers and then like a row of a different color flower. And it was just so beautiful. That guy but that's where he was talking about Adepticon and how Golden Demon, they don't like brushstrokes. So there's your handy Adepticon Golden Demon tip of the day. Thanks to James Wapple. You need a black backdrop? Why? Oh. I don't know. I mean, do you need a backdrop at all? To sit? I think, so far, it's not white, so... your photograph. I was gonna say, I don't think you need a backdrop at all for it. Just do the mini as that. You might need a background to do. If you're gonna photograph them. Let's see. Oh, Gareth. Gareth. Oh, I almost forgot. I finished it. Now the base, I'm not going to paint the base because he's already got a whole bunch of guys that he's got done already. For some reason he wanted me to do the Maul. But here's the Darth Maul. So I just painted the base kind of white so I could photograph it and not look so bad. What do you think? I'll be posting pics. I did get good pics of him. I even did a little bit of hint of red on his back for a little OSLE type, little reflection from the lightsaber. Yes! You mean like where the tattoos are? Yes, they're all the black tattoos, the black markings are recessed. And the red is what's on top. So it made it a bit easier. But it is small. So trying to pick them out was a little challenging. But I'm really happy with the way it came out. I did a lot of looking at pictures on the internet of him and such to... Plus, they have the box art, which is pretty cool, but the box art didn't show the back, so I had to figure out where to paint the solid black on him. But I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. I hope he will be too. And this guy is going to Adepticon. Legion, I said, the Legion minis, just terrific. I've so far, all the ones I've done... the whole group, the group I did before, and this guy, I like the way they go together. they go together so easily. Like that I had to cut out of the sprue and put together myself, which is fine. I don't mind assembling stuff. Alright, I'm trying to find... It's almost like I'm trying to do his hair like I did Keelat's hair. Although there isn't a lot of hair. Legion has said, I understand now why you guys like it so much. And I know the game is pretty good too, from what I hear. As I said, if I had more time to paint and not such a huge closet of shame. Hey Gareth, did you get your ReaperCon ticket badge yet? Because Gel Tip's gonna be there, by the way. In case you missed it when he came in. He got his VIP ticket. I see VIP tickets have gone back to $100. But I think for what you get for that, it's like it's worth the the extra $50 over a normal convention pass. Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. It is totally worth it because of the swag and stuff that you get with it. I think it absolutely is 100%. I would. It's one of the few cons that I don't mind dropping the money on. Yeah. Okay. So yes, Gareth, you're not going to make the same mistake as you did last year, right? You're going to be on right when VIPs can get into classes to get your classes this year. I felt so bad that that I understand it was confusing. But now you know what to do. Make sure that you are on. Now you may get a schedule and be able to pick out classes, but that's only just for planning's sake. You cannot get them until it goes live, and you do have to pay for them. They range between, I'd say, $20 to $30. So. Of course, the strategy for ReaperCon is do nothing but classes. I would say you could do about 2 a day if you want, but keep in mind they all cost money, so, but they're all worth it. I mean, you're getting some A-list painters there. Ooh, I don't know if I want to. Might put a little hint of this reddish color. But most of this is in shadow. So he has a scarf, which I have no clue what to do. Actually, I'm going to grab my knife because I see something on that cauldron I'm not digging. I missed a mold line. Usually the Bones Black haven't had like a ton of mold line issues. I did just put an order in the Reaper. And I'm getting this year's leprechaun with the little toadstool, which is adorable. And I also did the pre-order for the Nightingale for UNICEF. Did you guys see that, by the way? Well, there'll probably be Adepticon folk there too. Make sure you give Kathy Wapple a hug from me. By the way. Well, one thing is I was talking to the person who is basically in charge of guests at TotalCon. I'm like, so what's your thoughts about maybe having bringing in some well-known mini painters, as guests? And I'm like, I mentioned the Wapples. Oh, news. Cut a little deep there. It's all right. Actually, I should just grab a file. I have files sitting on my desk. I get to meet Holly Monster. She is cool. Actually, you get to meet Giggling Geek. Oh, wait, which one? I was gonna say, Holly Monster definitely goes to ReaperCon. She might go to Adepticon. Who knows? Oh, I'm losing him off my base. This is why I was telling Cyanus that actually the things where you put, although apparently the one he's printing is going to have something in it to hold the mini in place. Oh, she's going about cool. I also met Giggling Geekette last year too. She's just the sweetest, nicest person. Oh, get paint off of this. Sometimes I use my pokey stick as a burnishing tool. Okay. What time is it? Oh, 10:20. What do I want to do? So I get his hair done. And his face done. I could start the scarf. I'm not sure what. I think I will start the scarf. What? Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, where's the scroll works like a vice. But see, notice he was actually starting to fall off the base. So that's the one problem with this blue tack method of doing it. Wait, what do you mean your image will be broken when the illusion is revealed? What the hell does that mean? You've got some sort of an illusion around you? I mean, I've met you in reality and I think you're fine. I don't think there's any illusion there. You're a better painter than you give yourself credit for. You give me all sorts of compliments, but I think you're a way better painter than me. Haha. I think I'm getting better, but I think you're a better painter than me. But no, I never thought there was really I thought pretty much with you, what we see is what we get. Hi, Kyle. Okay, you're probably fine. All right, Gareth. Hey, I got 7 people back on here. Not bad, considering my internet decided to take a crap. And I got the chatty people, too. I had chatty people before, but I was happy to get some chatty people. So how are you, Kyle? I don't know if you saw last night's Between the Rolls. Yeah, it was last night. I actually stole the cult. Basically, it was cults and secret societies. And I didn't find out or get the outline until, oh yeah, 5 minutes before we went on the air. Because Frank somehow forgot to send it out. So basically, yeah, it's for St. Patrick's Day. You did not so angry. Well, I basically stole one of the cults. I stole was the what the hell is it called? Deep One Rising. I stole that as one of them. Of course, I'm basically just guessing here on what you have actual planned for that. And based off things that I know I sent you. So why are you angry? I wanted to be on the cult. Oh. Well, how come you weren't? You were busy last night, I assume? Angry was me earlier tonight when my internet took a crap all over me and decided to kill my upload speeds. So it was Leg City. But at least I'm back. I was like, yeah, I'll come back. If anybody comes around, great. If no one, well, it gives me an excuse to sit here and paint this guy. Arlo has the flu, Tara. Oh, so he sounded like me over when I was at TotalCon. I sounded terrible. To the point where they said you need to make sure you wear your mask because you're scaring people. And I'm like, I'm not even sick. What's scary is the ones that have no symptoms that can pass it around and are not wearing a mask. Well, I'm glad he's better now. I know. Well, it was, but it was friggin' annoying. Just, and the funny thing is, I did wear a mask most of the time. The only time I ever took it off was when I was eating. Or there were a couple times, I'm a brush licker. I'd take it off, lick my brush, and forget to throw it back on. But, it would be back on a minute or two later. And no one, and if anybody walked up to me, I made sure I put it back on. So, but yeah, I was annoyed. I'm debating on how much of an idiot do I want to be. How much work I want to make this for myself. I keep thinking about whether or not I want to take this scarf and add a clover pattern to it or something, but Unless I just do green stripes or something. That might be cool too. I did want to make it gold though. Yeah, pot of gold. Get to paint beer again too. What time is it? 2 minutes. You mean try to lick the brush? No. No, I did not try to lick the brush through the mask. I think I have done that a couple times though, where I would just be talking or whatever, and I'd lick the damn. I try to lick it. I'm like, oh, that's stupid. All right, Kyle. I'll see you. Well, whenever. I mean, I'm streaming. I'll be on Saturday. No, I didn't poke a hole in my mask. I just kept pulling it down. So I will see you. I'll see you. I'll be on Saturday at 12:30. I might as well start the spiel now. So you can always visit me then, and then I'll be on Cred in a week from tomorrow. It's too bad we can't just do Cred like tomorrow, because I'm not sure they can do Cacophony, because one of the players, and they only have 2 players, had I don't know if it's dental surgery or mouth surgery or something like that, but not much fun. So anyways, I think I made, in spite of all my troubles and travails tonight, I think I made a pretty decent start on him. I will get pictures and post up. I need a fill-in for what? What do I need a fill-in for? Oh, I also got this really nifty necklace too. From, Oh no! Christy! Damn it, Christy! I'm about to go! But that's right, I'm rating another mini painter. So... Oh, no. That's... no, well, I told you, get in touch with Frank at mhobo inc. It's mhoboinc@gmail.com. Get in touch with him and ask him about playing in one of the one-shots. Christy, I'm actually, thanks for rating, but I'm about to go raid Gareth Heredmar of Garrett's Paints Minis, because I'm done. He's not quite on yet. I don't see him on there yet, which is funny. I would think he'd be on by now. But I'm really happy to see you. Yep, I don't see him on yet. So, I was going to say, how's things, Christy? Here, let me actually post that here. That's the email address. So, if you want to play, please contact Frank. He'll get you in on a Saturday. If you can do Saturday nights at 8 o'clock. What's up? Plenty. I've been super busy. I've had, other than my streaming schedule and my crazy gaming schedule, I have a zillion commissions to do. Convention season is ramping up. In February, I did 3 of them. How about you? What's up with you? I was gonna say, I know we gotta go raid Gareth, but he can wait a couple minutes so I can talk to Christy. My painting sister! How's the painting for you? And my channel crapped out earlier. So that was what was up too. My download speed died. But it worked. Yeah, I was going to say, you do commissions too, don't you? So have you got a bunch of kids in school Kids still painting? Hubby still painting? You really are the family that paints together. Wish I could get my husband to do it. I'm happy that your family does it. But that's okay. Painting, as I said, painting is for everybody who wants to do it. If you don't want to do it, then it's not for you. If it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. They all paint. That's good. I was going to say, whenever one of your posts comes by, I try to make sure I look at it and like it and such. But, you know what? I'm going to do this quickly. She is, the Black Christie is a streamer. So please give her a follow. Also, I'll do some shout outs before we have to go. Shout out Gel Tip. He's a streamer. And of course, the person we're going to go to. I was going to say, you follow them all. Cool. So you already followed Christy. All right. Thank you so much, Christy. I really wish I was actually doing more. This is what I was doing tonight. I'm working on Finn Greenwell from Reaper. This is not a commission. It's for me. But that's one of the things. The stream is so that I can actually paint my own stuff. And I have 6 hours a week now to paint things from my closet of shame. So it's like St. Patrick's Day, and I bought him. And I'm getting this year's version. I'm also getting the charity mini too. So, woo! Go Jill Tip! Alright, so I will be back on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Let's see, what else am I doing this? That's it. Actually, that's it. Other than all my home games and my commissions. So I'll be on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Then I'll be on Monday next week at, what time? 7 o'clock. So tune in then. And let's go raiding Gareth. I'm glad I actually have like 6 people on. To at least bring him people. Tonight it's the mini double feature. Where I always go and raid Gareth right after me, so. But stay and watch him. He's a great painter, and he's a really fun stream, so. Alright, so let's go raiding. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for coming back. If you came back after my internet crapped all over me. And I hope I see you on Saturday. Happy painting all.
Hey, Muse. Thank you for the raid. 2 raids in one night. Thank you for the follow, the Black Christie. That's very sweet of you. Thanks for swinging by my stream. I'd like to try to make it to more of yours, just I can't never seem to make it. And again, my voice will be better sooner or later. Yeah, go follow the Black Christie and Gel Tip and Crypt Monkey Studios and if there's anybody else in here, Muse. If there's anybody else in here that streams, go ahead and shout out. I am link friendly. Yep. And hey, just remember, those follows are free. And it actually will help out other streamers who are trying to get to affiliate that much quicker. Yeah, tonight I am working on Hero Quest scenery. Just because I have 2 full sets to paint. And I'm not even remotely through one so far. So yeah, then actually I'll show you the work on the dwarf. Yeah, if you guys want me to, if you haven't seen them yet, I can show off some of the test minis and some of the heroes that I've done so far. If you would like. Let me do this one wash on this bigger piece. And then I will start showing off Hero Quest minis.
I need a drink.
I think I had before for some of these, but I could again use. Sorry, I have a cough drop too because it actually does help my voice just a little bit. All right. That is looking good so far too, Don, from what I saw. It's just, yeah, I know you're used to painting bigger miniatures too, but I don't know, something about some of these bigger 3D prints, they just seem a little bit more intimidating, and that they take a little
I've
bit
been in
more
a
time.
Philly for like friggin' months. I've been
Because they
paid
print out
twice.
so good, you want to do as good of a job as you possibly can. At least it always does with me. That's why that dwarf blacksmith took so damn long. But to be fair, I really pushed myself hard on that.
Sorry to bother you. So,
Yeah.
yeah, never had a problem after. I mean, I know it once in a while.
Oh good, your Dark Tower thing shipped. You know, any more Sojan. So, for those who don't know, Sojan is like my mad enabler. Anymore, if he gets Kickstarters with minis, he should just have them shipped straight to me.
I don't know. Yeah.
So,
But
okay.
after you reset it,
Here is the dwarf hero. And I'm painting these guys, trying to match the box art as best I can.
Okay, no, that's fine. It probably did.
But yeah, here is the dwarf hero. I think I got the shading down pretty good on his skin. I'm actually pretty happy with how that turned out.
Well, the kicker was our download speed.
And of course, Muse is just happy that I had purple on him, any.
No, the download speed, the upload speed was terrible.
Yeah,
The
I even
download
got
speed
the
was like, it was like
rings
normal.
on his fingers,
It was like 400 to 600.
different colors.
So I mean,
It was what it used to be.
no, I was getting because
And
doing it off
then,
the computer. I did it on my phone
let's
first,
see.
but then I did it off the computer.
See, what I was showing
And I had,
was slower, so.
no, I had between, one point I had like 400, like 430, and the other time was over 600.
Leaves and brush strokes on
So,
dudes and
well, I
big
mean,
heads,
considering we had no issues getting
Right.
things in.
And here
And I
is
can
the
tell you, I
barbarian
I
hero.
quickly went on to someone else's
Center that.
Twitch, and it was running fine. So I think the download was fine.
Right.
The upload, though, was at 1, or 1.9.
Right.
Which I'm like, that's
the
not right, it
box
should
art.
be
And
at least
actually,
10.
this turquoise.
So I knew that was a problem, and that was, I
Came
was like,
from
because I
this
kept,
box
I asked people, like, is the
old
lighting for
Citadel
you
paint
too?
that
And
is
they're like,
actually
yes.
still
I'm like,
good.
I think it's Twitch, but well, and then I went and did the test. I'm like, no, it's not Twitch, it's me.
Buddy mine actually found a set of his.
I'm
who
gonna
had
cut my
like
stream
6
and you'll
pots
figure it out, but I
of
mean,
this
not too
paint
bad.
that is actually still good.
Originally, I was canceling it, so,
Yeah,
and then I was like, well, I might as well just stay. I might as well just put it back on. I got
See,
7
here's
people to
my
come back,
skeleton
so.
test theme.
Yeah, I'm glad you were too. It was worth it in the end. Get some down my leprechaun. I gotta go get some
Trying
coke.
to add
Uh,
a textured
I don't
base
think
just
I'll
so it
drag
looked
you
like
out
the
of bed to
cobblestone
get this.
in the dungeon on the tiles.
yes, Joe, I'm painting a leprechaun.
On all of these guys.
Well, I'm also getting the new one this year. It's got the little toadstool
Got a few more.
that Dana needs 5 of. It's adorable. Then there's one other I don't own, and I really kicked myself because I should have put it in the order.
Yeah.
But there's a
Oh, hey,
leprechaun
shit,
riding
what
an
happened?
owl.
Okay, that's
So I put it in my
Sorry.
wish list. So the next time or one of the times I'll grab it. Which kills me because it would have put me over. It would have been that $10 mini.
Having some technological differences.
I got there though.
Okay, there we go. Well, you and Muse she had connection issues. You guys had your stuff, so thank you all for sharing. Yeah, here is the zombie. Which again, just the textured. Yeah, like underpants gnomes. Well, Dawn, you're just trying to reassert yourself as my nemesis, and I see that. Here is the mummy. Which, yeah, I really love the. Let's get a little closer. The blood splatters all over the robes there. And here is one of many goblins. There we go. You're just my luck nemesis, Golden Ghosty, when it comes to their stream. Here is the orc.
Oh, I see show and tell. Hey, you.
Which again, I may not be quite as detailed on the big bad guys.
Oh, I love you.
Minions, just because there's a lot of them.
You broke
So
the internet.
just
I'm
spend
gonna
a
blame
lot
you.
more time.
I don't think so.
Like I'll spend more time
Oh,
against the abomination.
come on. You don't have that kind of power?
No.
Your power
I
fix
wish
it?
I wish I did, because gosh darn it, probably make a
Can you
fortune
break
off
it?
of
Can you break it in
Yeah,
Russia?
I noticed I didn't straighten the spear, but yeah. It's a water spear. It's curved for water aerodynamics, right?
I'm sorry about the freaking
Yeah, you got
snow
like
here.
the starfish,
of
some
Yes,
other
it
barnacles,
did.
another starfish on him.
Oh, it's just gonna be
So I'm really pleased with how that one turned
No,
out.
it said 1 to 2.
Yeah, well, that's the.
And I think that's what we got.
Well, that's good.
And then this, Dread Knight. It used to be a Chaos Knight. They used to be called Chaos Knights, but now they're called Dread Knights because they're no longer in the Warhammer universe like the original Hero Quest was.
A breeze for you to show. There's not much.
There's his spoopy shield.
They're not gonna follow me either, I don't think. See if you can just shovel it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's all of the minis that I have painted so far. Yeah, for her enjoyment.
Yeah, you should have brought it up here.
All right, so I'm gonna work on this weapons rack a little bit, and I think on both of these shields, these emblems are going to be white. So I may go ahead and start working on that.
Hello there.
I see what you're trying to do there, Dawn.
The other one,
It's like they've got magnets in them. And they just get drawn to each other. And then it just
Okay, now let's see. Which white do I want to use?
I'm okay with that. That's not fucking love. But the other problem is, like the pink one, you know, I get the underwire, which is actually a flipping piece of metal.
Right.
It's poking.
There it is.
All right.
I will lay
Well,
over
no, I
white.
mean,
Yeah.
I can basically, I can pull out the underwire.
One of these
and
days I
it's
should clean my
like,
desk again too, but
you know, it's
where's the
just
fun in that?
underwire
Because then you
helps
guys
shape things.
don't get to see
But I
this.
mean, it's still, you gotta still.
Found
get
it, though.
I mean, I'm just doing this. So, I love my necklace, by the way. You know, it's funny. I understand it is in the colors, except for the fact there's black in there, and it's not necessarily in the right order.
Right.
So I don't think anyone's gonna even realize. It's a very pretty necklace though. Hell, I'm thinking of, I have a fairy. Oh, that's great. I didn't even think about that. But I've got a fairy that I was thinking about painting in those colors. I almost would love to attach it to this, but perhaps, you know, have a mini, wear a mini. I mean, that's great advertisement, right?
Oh, yeah.
Turn it into, well, you know, the Hero Forge, is it Hero Forge? Hero Forge, the mini, you know, the minis. You can actually get them with a friggin', with like an eye to put them on a chain or something.
You crazy kids.
So you can actually have them made in the, you know, earrings or whatever.
Right.
So I'm kind of considering, but
That,
they're not cheap.
right.
And I got a Kickstarter coming up for Bone 6.
I am
Just-
reaping what I sow.
I don't think,
So I won't even be mad.
I seriously, oh god, hang on. Phew! Phew! Oh. I don't think they're gonna have a pirate ship or anything that big this time, because they had basically those pirate ships were kind of a production nightmare. Because they had to have minimums and everything else. Oh, so I don't think they're gonna do anything that huge. I think it'll be back to more like what they have in Bones, you know. So, but I'm gonna try not to spend $600 this time, especially with the trip to Disney and stuff. What? Oh, a couple. Speaking of Kickstarters, though, remember how I did a Kickstarter for a wet palette?
I don't blame you. You got
It's
the points,
coming.
might as well
I
use
finally
it.
got the email. Those guys they've been very good about notifying us, but these are kind of way overdue. But they're small operations,
Yes, for those
so
of you
they
who
can
want
they're only shipping out so
Your
much at
original
once,
was
and
talking
it
about
was a
there
very
has been
popular
a Kenobi
Kickstarter.
trailer.
And I didn't get it until near the end, so I was near the end of the list. They
So all I
basically
gotta
shipped
say
in the
is
order
I am
of Kickstarter number.
even more
Your
excited
when you got
to
in.
actually see it.
So I'm excited though. Yeah. So and DJ got one too. I wonder if I ever got money for it from him. I'm thinking I didn't. Maybe I'll tell him that's his birthday present. So there's that. As I said, I'm happy I got your Batman one ordered. So, all right. I love you much. I'll be in bed at some point.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna do some more work though.
And actually, I loved seeing Ewan McGregor's joy when he could actually start talking about Kenobi. I could tell he genuinely loved playing that character and was excited to go back and reprise him. Looks like some sort of weird lion dragon thing. Yeah, it does. Thank you. Really, at least like this area is raised too, so it makes it a little bit easier to pick out the details. Yes, very much so. See, like this shield too here,
Oh, yeah.
everything's raised, so I will probably work on that now too, which I'll just do that in white.
Shit. I know, I got.
So yeah, the reason why I'm in at 11:30 tonight is because it was going to snow a lot, but now it's not going to snow a lot. But they also dropped the ball last time it snowed here, and I wasn't in, or my whole department wasn't in. So now they're all nervous Nellies, and they're just calling everyone in. So I'll probably sit around for 12 hours. It's a trap. It is a trap. There we go. That looks really good right there. And looks like these washes are drying relatively evenly and nicely. But I may have been a little heavy-handed in some spots.
Oh,
well.
cool. Well, I'll be.
Maybe I'll go another half hour. Because I have to be in at 11:30, so it'll take me. I need to get ready for work still. Not that I need to get a lot of stuff. And we'll just see where I end up on all of this. Because I need to add some rust some of the orange rust effect on the weapons here. Yeah, I have to be in work in an hour and a half at this point. Yes. No, I haven't. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. And Sojin has seen me fare worse under, worse working conditions with worse amount of sleep. So, now what do you guys think? Should I get the rim of the shield on both of these white, or should I make them metallic?
I'd say metallic.
Okay, metallic. Now, the real question is, should I go silver, or should I go, like, brass or bronze? Or even gold? Okay, there's one vote for brass. Okay. Don says brass too. Okay, well maybe. Okay. I'll do brass on this one. And I'll do silver on this one. Okay. Or yeah, steel. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll do land and steel. For the metallic, or for the blue shield. Then I'll do Rune Lord brass on the black shield. No, that's fine. Thanks for swinging by, Golden Ghosty. And I will catch you next time.
Alright, get your lazy ass up and get that. That's good. Bring it whenever. Bring it to me when you can.
Okay, that turned out fairly well. Now, Room Lord Brass. One of these days I'll get the nice paint shaker like what Michael Mordor has. Right now I'll just use my dollar brand one. At least the nice thing with this Room Lord Brass is that it's also a base paint from Citadel. So it actually covers better on the first coat. Yeah. Yeah, again, sorry I'm not talking quite as much as how I usually do. Voice is still, yeah, it's better, every now and then it needs just a little bit of a break. So I hope you're enjoying the ambient music.
Hey, phrasing. There we go. See, that looks pretty nice. It feels better too. Like, yeah, like late Monday and then Tuesday morning. It felt like raw hamburger again. So I finally tapped out and went to my actual doctor, and they took care of me there. They actually listened to me when I said, I think this is a sinus infection. Just repainting the rim on this, getting another coat. Okay, let's go ahead and get some, so as you can see on the weapons, I put some typhus corrosion on there, which is like this brownish, grainy effect on some of the weapons. Which actually, real quick, what I might do is I'll paint the handles on some of these. Then I'm going to hit everything with a brown wash. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so let's get some Word Bearers red. Just like it because it's like a murkier red. Plus anybody who knows any 40k lore will at least just laugh when I say fuck Erebus. Hey, phrasing.
Exactly. Yeah, I knew at least Sojan and Tile get that. And maybe if Black Chrissy is still here, she'll understand the reference.
I think she had to go.
was saying, F Erebus, Ty. Since I was painting with word bearers red, word bearers, Erebus, F Erebus, you know, the standard stuff. Well, you know what? Since it's an axe, I'm going to go with Viking Blue on the hilt wraps. Because you know your 40k lord, don't you, Ty? Whichever. Yes, both of you. Yeah. Yeah, if you were in a room with Erebus, Abaddon, and Horus, you had a gun with 2 bullets, who would you shoot and why is it Erebus twice? Okay, what color do we think for the hilts of the swords? Keep in mind this will all get a brown wash over it. Or should I just make all of those just metallic? I'd still value your input.